Hi, in this video I'm going to talk about my dream career and why I consider whatever career I chose as my dream career, of course. First of all, I'm going to start saying that for me, a dream career is the one that you know that even though you're working or staying dead hours at the office, you still feel you're kind of not working and you actually enjoy whatever you do. And that's what I think when I think about a dream career. When it comes to career goals, I think it's very important to understand what goals do you need to achieve in order to make the dream, whatever dream you have, make it come true. My dream is to become an historic preservation architect, and I think that the goals that I need to achieve in order to be a successful historic preservation architect, number one will be knowing about the different styles of architecture. In order to know what to do, what a client wants, or what's the image that you need to project, you need to know the different styles of architecture. No matter if you're only doing historic preservation, we have a lot of historical styles from back in the times, like Gothic architecture, contemporary architecture. We also have Art Deco. So we need to consider and we need to really understand the different styles that architecture has. The other goal that I think is really important for architecture is to get connections, get new contacts, go out to the streets, get new people that you know you can work with. Not only your classmates that you get to know through the semester, but also go into firms and try to know these people that are working right now. Yes, we are the future architects of the world. We're still studying, we're still in architecture school, but we also need to know the tricks and or not the tricks, but we also need to know whatever is going on in the architecture world right now. And the best way to know about this is knowing the architects that are working on that right now. That's why I think getting connections and get to talk to new architects that are already working on the field, get to know the firms is something very important and very necessary. Not only to maybe get a job in the future, but also to learn and to learn new stuff. You always need to learn from everyone, not only from your professor, but from your classmates, your parents, and whoever is working in a job that you want to have in life. Number three in the goals that we need will be improving skills. Whatever career you are studying, whatever degree you are getting, you need to improve the skills that you need to have in order to be a successful person in the future and someone reliable. If you are studying business, you need to be really good at marketing. That's one of the skills that you need. If you are studying fitness, you need to have good skills like nutrition, exercises. So in architecture, you need to have the skills of sketching, and also you need to have the skills of designing, computer design, or not computer design, but being able to put up stuff in a computer like SketchUp, Reddit, AutoCAD, and stuff like that. And I think that is something that we need to improve and develop all through our careers, or architecture school, better said. Where to go in architecture, meaning the best education path. For me, my family wants me to go to the University of Utah. I think they have a really good program. And also, I really like their architecture school. I think it's very neat. Let's call it like that. No, but it's very good, and everyone has so many good reviews about it, so it's worth a try. But after that, I would love to do a master in historic preservation, but I would love to do it in Europe. If I have to do it here, I still love it, but I think Europe is the, let's say, the big old city. It has all the historic, or a lot of the historic monuments that we already have in the world, and it would be a very nice experience to get to improve or get to learn about historic preservation over there. I would love to go to the University of Amsterdam and get the master over there. About the backup plan, through the semester, through this class, I learned that with the 2 years degree or with a complete architecture degree, you can do a lot of stuff other than architecture. I like video games. I always like them. I like designing. That's something that I love. So I think that don't and if I don't end up being an architect, I'll be a video game developer. I would love to design video games, or I can be a photographer. But I think I will prefer being a video game developer. I think I will make more money, but it depends on what comes in the future. But yeah, that will be my plan B. Photography will be my plan C. And yeah, I think that's the perfect plan B for me. About the internships, I really fell in love with CRSA architects and Mr. Cornell's work. I love him. I love everybody over there. Maybe it's because it was the first firm that I got to know, and the first architects here that I got to talk with in person. And maybe it's because of that. Maybe I still need to go out there and check for other firms. But I really love them, and I really like their office. I like the way they interact. I like the way how laid back they are, but at the same time they're very focused on their work. And I already, since I'm an international student, I need to wait for a year in order to apply for an internship. But if it wasn't because of that, I would apply right now. I think I will be working there right now. But yes, if it's not CRSA, I would love to work for Mr. Rem Koolhaas at the OMA, which is Office of Metropolitan Architecture, which is his firm. However, they are located in New York, so that makes everything a little bit complicated, but we should never say never. So that's another option that I would like. Maybe after my major, something like that, or after I finish my degree, maybe that will be more possible. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Rem Koolhaas. I think you already know that, but yeah, I'm just repeating it. My future as an architect, I just see myself doing historic restoration and doing what I like. I also see myself with a family and having time for my family. I don't know if that will be possible though. It depends where I work and how lazy I am. But that's what I see as of now. Sometimes I struggle with architecture. I won't lie about it. Sometimes I think this is not the career for me, but I think this is because I see people that is more talented than me, and I get that insecurity that maybe I'm not good enough, or this is too much for me and there's people who deserve this better than me. But architecture is not only about being talented, but being creative. Yes, there will be architects that will sketch better than you, but when I looked at Frank Gehry's sketches, they were super messy and horrible, and he's one of the best architects of the world. So I think it's just about being able to project your ideas, and that your ideas and creativity, it's good enough to help you with whatever lack of drawing skills or sketching skills you have. That's the good thing about being an architect. You can be good at drawing, and if you're not good with creativity, you're still useful. I think most people understand, most firms understand that as an architect, you won't be good, like super good at every single thing, but they will take the best you have and put it in a team, and that's how teams works. In architecture, it's very hard to work alone, and you don't always get to work alone. So I think that is perfect, and I still need to keep that in mind instead of thinking that I'm not good enough. And this was all. I really enjoyed this class, even though there was a lot of homework, but at the end of the day, I think we all learned from the homeworks that we got, and it was a great idea because there was a lot of things that we didn't know. We thought that we were just like going to graduate and get a job at a firm, but it's really good to get to know about what comes after graduation and get to talk with people that is in the field, seeing that they also struggle in school. It's not only us. And also getting to know what we want and think about it. Maybe me, I'm still in the architecture path, but some people discover that that's not for them and they will prefer to do something else. So this class was very helpful, and I wish the best, not only for you, not only for me, but for all of us, because we really need it. Thank you.